children. Okay, so you are relaxed now because you have completed your examinations. Hope you all wrote the exams well. Okay. Now we have completed our half part of the lesson, that is about the skeletal system. Now we are going to study about the nervous system. So what is actually nervous system? What is a nervous system? Nervous system is an organ system in which the organs involved are brain, spinal cord and nerves. So all these three organs together forms the nervous system. Nervous system is actually controlling our body. Whatever actions we do with our body, it is all controlled and coordinated by the nervous system, especially the brain. So here the organs involved in nervous system are brain, spinal cord and nerves. You all know the brain is situated inside our head, and we have studied earlier when we were studying the skeletal system that the part of the skeletal system known as the skull protects our brain. Okay. So the brain is that much vital part in our body, that much important part in our body, which controls and coordinates the whole actions of our body. Children understood the importance of brain? Whatever you are doing, you may do different types of actions in your daily life, like sleeping, eating, drinking water, playing, thinking, memorizing, that means remembering, then walking, running, jumping, whatever you do, what all actions you do, that all actions are controlled by our brain. You know, when you were studying computer science, you have studied that computer is compared to what? The human brain. Okay, so what all human brain does, that you have studied, that all that things will be done by a computer. So in the computer, with the help of the computer, we are doing many different types of works, isn't it? So brain is that much important in our body. It is well protected inside the skull. Skull is the part of the skeletal system. Now let us learn about the different parts of the brain. Okay children, let us study the first part of our brain. Actually the brain is having three parts: cerebrum, cerebellum and medulla oblongata, or otherwise we call it as brain stem. So first of all, let us deal with cerebrum. You know children, cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. It is actually having two halves. And this cerebrum is the largest part and also the vital part. That means, vital part means all our thinking, intelligence, memorizing, then our tasting, sensing skills like tasting, then feeling the sensations, everything is controlled by this cerebrum. So if anything happens to our cerebrum, we will lose our memory, we will not be able to taste, smell, see. Our vision is also controlled. We all know the five sense organs in our body: eyes, ears, nose, skin. So all these sensations are controlled by the cerebrum. So such a largest part of the brain is the cerebrum. If you have any problem with the thinking or memory or vision, it may be something disabled with the cerebrum. That means cerebrum part of your brain. And children, the second part of the brain is the cerebellum. So when you go to cerebellum, cerebellum is actually controlling the postures of our body. Postures means our standing posture, sitting posture, sleeping posture, every postures of our body, especially our balance of the body, muscular actions of our body, everything is controlled by our cerebellum. Cerebellum is just situated below the cerebrum. Okay, it's just smaller than the cerebrum. Then coming to the next part, that is the brainstem or medulla. Brainstem is very, very important because it controls the involuntary actions of heart, stomach, etc. You all know what are involuntary actions. That means we cannot control such actions. It always will be working automatically, isn't it? For example, our heart always beats. It does not stop its beating. It stops the beating means the person is dead, isn't it? So every actions of this involuntary muscles are controlled by the medulla. So it is said that medulla, if any accidents or if any hitting or any thing happens on our medulla, the sudden death of the person happens. Okay, so it is very important that especially your parents will say that don't hit over the side of your head because this medulla is situated over the back of your head. So that is why it is very important part. If anything happens here, medulla will be damaged. So it may cause a sudden death of the person because it affects the heartbeat. The heart may stop its function. That is why it is very dangerous. Okay. So these are the three different parts of our brain. And children, I told you that brain is controlling everything in our body, isn't it? And coordinating. So how it happens is, for example, if you are seeing a person, you can identify which person, who is that person, isn't it? Because you can remember that you know that person from where you have seen him or her. Like that, every details come to your mind, isn't it? So these things come to your mind with the help of your brain, and it is sent through the nerves. Nerves are actually roadways or the path through which these informations or messages pass on. Okay, so if you see a person, this vision from the eyes will be sent to the brain, like messages, electrical signals, and from there the informations regarding that vision will be given as instructions from the brain to our different parts of our body, especially our eyes itself. So that is happening. That means every control and coordination of the body is done by the brain. So brain is such a vital part in our body. So that is about the three different parts of our brain. So children, hope you all understood the different parts of the brain, its different functions doing in our, how it controls and coordinates our body or body actions, right? So I am stopping here. Now the next topic we will be continuing in the next class. Okay, so children, read the textbook well. I will be attaching the reading session along with this video. So read 2 or 3 times. Okay, then bye.